Hey YouTube, so this is going to be a kind of a quick video, but if you watch the channel, that P40 I have, it's a bit of a dog. It's ported. I thought it would run better, so I, figured it should have a non-governed carb, and Aaron A. Lynch commented on that video saying, yeah, use a 272 carb. Well, I don't have a 272 carb. I can order a Chinese one. He says he's had no problem with the Chinese ones, and I believe him. So right here is a Tillotson HS147D. Now this is what comes on a P40. Also farm saw of similar vintage. This is an extra one I had. As you can see, it's a governed carb, which I'm not a fan of because those usually don't work as well as they should, and they're kind of useless. I mean, they're not useless. They help save old saws. There's a lot of old saws that might have been dead without these, because people would have leaned them out too much or whatnot. Anyway, so that's a factory P40 carb. Here is a carb for a Johnson 630 for a 61cc saw. This is for, keep that in mind, this is for a 65cc saw, this is for a 61cc saw. This would also be suitable for like a Husqvarna 61 or 162 SC. The linkage, I mean, looks different, but it works in the same way. So I mean, this would bolt up into the P40 no problem. Here's the big thing about this. So here's the HS147 HS225A. Look at the Venturi. See that piece inside? If you don't know what that narrowing part, that's Venturi. On the Johnson, for a saw that's 4cc smaller, look at the size of the Venturi. Here, I'll stack these together and show you. Like, if you look at the one on the bottom for the P40, no wonder that lacks performance. I mean, that's tiny. Let's see what else I got to compare it to other Tillotsons. So this is a HS162A. That's from a 9 series Homelight. That's quite a bit bigger even. So that's off for a 77cc saw. But it's quite a bit bigger with Venturi. Let's see what else I got for. Here's a 151A. That's from a. This is from a. The bottom one's from a Homelight XL922. It's quite a bit bigger, but still, it's still smaller than. Sorry, the one for the Johnson 630. Now let's even look for a. I think it's for smaller saws. So, okay, this is one for a 58cc Homelight XL76. Now compared to the one for the Pioneer P40, it's still bigger. That's a tiny Venturi on this carb for the Pioneer P40. I like that. That's unbelievable. Here's one for a. This is a HS1A. This would be on a Homelight XL12 54cc saw. And the Venturi, it's harder to pick up, but it's still bigger than the one for the P40. Like, this is kind of silly how small that is. Like, why build a saw that's 65cc's and put a carb that's meant for like 50cc saw? That makes no sense to me, but whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna try this guy and check the diaphragms. I'm pretty sure I put a new kit in this one, so it should be fine, but this is the one that's gonna be going into the P40, and hopefully it won't be such a dog, and I think it'll solve the problem quite nicely. Anyways, that's it for this video. Just wanted to touch on that. I still can't believe how small that Venturi is on this thing. Like, wow. Tiny. Tiny. Again, Venturi on a 65cc P40, Venturi on a 54cc Homelight XL12.